1 second. Beta.
Hello? Ma'am, what is the verdict of the High Court in Tiger Reserve matter?
This High Court has just pronounced its verdict that the state is to notify Made Wildlife Sanctuary and surrounding areas as a tiger reserve within 3 months from today. The High Court has also directed them to set up anti-poaching camps within 6 months from today, and has also directed that a tiger conservation plan be prepared by the state government and sent to the National Tiger Conservation Authority for approval within a fixed time frame. And the NTCA has been directed to give all possible assistance to ensure that the plans get approved and that the tiger reserve for the state of Goa becomes a reality very shortly. The entire directions, including settlement of forest rights, have all to be completed within the year. This is the order of the High Court on the Goa Foundation's petition for notifying a tiger reserve for Goa.
Well, is there any number on record that how many tigers are there?
When the tiger census was done in 2014, there was a record of 5 tigers in Goa. Now in 2020, 4 tigers had been killed by poisoning, and presently what is the extent of the number of tigers one does not know, although there have been video recordings from the traps, the camera traps that are put up of tiger presence in Goa. But Goa is basically the main corridor for the tiger movement from Kali Tiger Reserve in Karnataka to Bhimga Tiger Reserve. So there will always be a movement of tigers through the two states, and it's vital therefore that the tiger reserve is notified for Goa. This was the Goa Foundation's prayer in the wake of the killing of the 4 tigers in 2020. So the petition is being heard after 3 years, and we are delighted that just before National Tiger Day, which is I think on the 29th of July, we have got this very favorable verdict for Goa.
Is there any orders to do the surveys of tigers or anything?
The surveys of tigers are done periodically by NTCA, but there is no direction to the state to do a survey. It is affirmed because when the NTCA had visited Goa in the wake of the deaths of the 4 tigers, they had filed a very detailed report pointing out that not only is it necessary and mandatory for the state to set up a tiger reserve, but that the wildlife protection facilities were pretty hopeless in the state of Goa. And I think that that is what has ensured that through the tiger reserve, there will be money which will come to the state for setting up all these various facilities and make the state safe for the animals in the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
जवळजवळ 10 जर्नलिस्ट कॉल मी फोनच घेवपाक मेळना
तेजे परिणाम आम्ही न्ही ब्रेकिंग करना बरोबर.
Sir, what is the order in Tiger Reserve PIO?
Tiger Reserve, the High Court has today directed that the state government should issue a notification under Section 38B of the Wildlife Protection Act, declaring Madai and other surrounding areas to be a tiger reserve. So that will have a wide repercussions, and we will consider these directions. The judgment is not come to our hands now. Unless we study the judgment, we won't be able to comment. But factually, such a direction has been issued today, and we will have to only see now what next we can do. Our contention before the High Court was that there was no proper recommendation of the Tiger Conservation Authority. Unless that recommendation was resolved by the authority in its meeting, no such direction could be issued. So now we will have to see what findings the High Court has given on this issue.
Sir, this order is prima facie against the stand of the Goa government. So do you think is there any option to challenge this order before Supreme
See,
Court?
the government will have to take a decision on this, but unless we read the order, it will be difficult to make any statement now. government will have to take the order and study it. We will apply our mind to the order that is passed by the High Court, and thereafter we'll have to take a decision.